Okay, so today I'm assigning a bonus homework for the students to practice rounding. We just began this skill today, so it tends to be kind of a challenge. We're starting small and building up. The homework is for a house point and, blackout, for an extra blackout, and they can tell you all about that at home. I am going to show some examples of what I expect on this page and how to round, so that your student can watch this video at home if they get stuck. Okay, so the directions say, round to the nearest hundred, draw a number line, and label boundary numbers. So, this number is 326. I am rounding to the hundreds place. Someone raise your hand and tell me what's my first step to do. If I'm rounding to the hundreds, what do I need to do?
You need to underline the 3 and look next door.
Okay, so I'm going to write a little larger because Miss Brewer likes to write big. I'm going to underline the 3 because that's the place value, that's the place that we are rounding to, 300. So the 3. Okay, and then she said I need to look next door. Okay. Next, what do I need to identify? Mia?
Draw a number line.
I'm going to draw my number line. And I'm going to label my
boundary numbers.
Thank you. Boundary numbers. So, what are my boundary numbers for this problem?
300 and 400.
Good job. 300 and 400. So your first boundary number is always the value of the digit in that place that you're rounding to, and then it's the next one up. So in this case, we're rounding to the hundreds, so your boundary numbers would be 300 and 400. If there was a 7 here, your boundary numbers would be
700.
and
800.
good job. Okay, I also know that this would be the midpoint, and half of 100 is 50, so this midpoint would be what?
350.
Good job. 350. Okay, so if I were to kind of plot this on my number line, it would be maybe somewhere out right here. It's not exact. Okay, so now I know, I can see it. I have my boundary numbers, I have my midpoint, I kind of see where that number is on the number line and where it falls. You could also say the little saying, 4 or less, let it rest. 5 or more, raise the score. But we're really trying to move away from that and practice on the number line and seeing the boundary numbers and visually seeing where it goes on the number line. So in this case, it's on this side of the midpoint. Therefore, 326 rounded to the nearest hundred would be 300. Awesome. Okay, so I'm not going to do the other two examples. I'm going to go down here though and do one more with this set of directions that says round to the nearest 10, draw a number line, and label boundary numbers. So we're going to follow the same steps. What's the first one? Someone raise their hand and tell me.
You can write the number bigger and then underline the 10 and go next door.
Right. Since I'm rounding to the 10, so what number would I underline?
The 2.
The 2. I'm going to underline 2. Okay? Then I'm going to do what?
Make a number line and put 70 and 80.
Well, hold on. You're jumping too far ahead of me real quick. Hold on. First, I'm going to make the number line. Yes. There we go. And now, what I think I heard you say was that you want me to identify the what? Don't tell me what they are yet. What are they called? Say loud. The boundary numbers. Good. The boundary numbers. Now, this one's a little trickier because this number is 3 digits. It goes to the hundreds place, but we're only rounding to the tens. So, I have to find the boundary numbers to the tens. So in this case, if I was counting by tens, starting at 700, I would go 700, 710, 720, 730, 740, 750, and so on. So if I'm counting by tens and I'm rounding to tens, this number, what's the value of this 2? 20. So my boundary numbers are going to be 720, and the next one would be 730. Okay? What would the midpoint be between a 10? Between a 10?
5.
It's going to be in the 5. So 725 would be my midpoint. And this number that we are working with is 723, which is going to be around right here. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to look next door right there. So this is about where 723 would be. And it is on the left side of the midpoint. So it is closer to 720. So 723 rounded to the tens is 720. Okay. Again, this is bonus homework, extra practice. As we go on the rest of the week, our numbers are going to get larger, so it becomes a little more difficult. I am also going to attach to the email an example of, or a picture of the anchor chart that we made today to help with rounding practice.